Hi everyone! So I typically make a video that looks at the course schedule, gives you an idea of what's coming forward, what articles you need to look at, what you need to read, that type of thing, and an overview of how it's going to help in 101. This time, as you can look at the schedule, you can see that there's not a lot going on other than working on your paper. So you can see that the progress checkpoint for week 3 is basically the focus of what we're doing here, this Unit 1B progress checkpoint. So what we're doing, the purpose of what we're actually working towards with this Unit 1B progress checkpoint is creating your APA formatting so that it's ready to go for your 101 personal essay paper. So if you look over at the details here, you'll see that the instructions are to learn more about APA format using these APA style resources. And there's a bunch of them in the module. And actually, these are the same resources that are available to you over in 101. But I just want you all to look through them, read them, look at anything that you think you might need refreshing, anything you don't understand, so that you get an idea of APA. APA stands for American Psychological Association, and APA formatting is the style guide that we use to tell us how to create in-text citations when we quote, how to set up our documents so that they look a certain way, and that's all to help avoid plagiarism and to follow the guidelines so that we're showing that we can write in an academic and professional manner. So that's what APA is. It's a style guide with a bunch of rules about how to create our in-text citations, how to create our documents like our title pages, and how to create formatting for our references, which are the sources we use. In the case of the personal essay that you're writing, really the only source that you need in that personal essay is going to be the article we've been studying thus far, The Fear We All Live With. So what I want you to do is look through these different articles, and then if you look back at what you're actually submitting, you're going to submit a file, and that file is going to be your APA formatting template filled out, including the APA reference for the article, The Fear We All Live With. So basically the purpose of what's happening in 101 is to just break it down and how it relates to 101 is in 011, I'm just making sure before you even turn it in as part of your essay that you've got a really structured, formatted APA document that you can write your paper in and that you have the reference all ready to go. So this is how this correlates back to 101 because this is the exact formatting that you're going to use for your paper. So this APA formatting template is actually also available in 101 and I'm going to link it here too. So what I want you to do is download it and then you will update it and you will submit it. So I'm going to pretend I'm you. So I'm going to click on APA formatting template. Actually, I'm not because I already have it open, but you can do that. This is the APA formatting template that I want you to use. It's already set up following those rules that you'll read over. But it's a good idea to read over the rules and those articles that I include as part of the instructions because it's going to help you understand what some of this means. So it says title of your paper using title capitalization. So we're going to give it a title like probably something like and then your first and last name here. So in this case, I'm going to write Sally Student so you don't get confused about my name. All of this information, I'm going to leave it completely as it is. And then I'm going to put in so I'm going to put it in as February 7th. And now this is set up appropriately. Then I'm going to scroll down and I'm going to read again. Okay, so I'm supposed to put my title in exactly as it is again at the beginning. And then here you can see that it says body of your paper goes here. So this is where you're going to put, I should probably just retype it, but I don't want to. So using your outline, you'll go ahead and you'll write your introduction that ends with your thesis statement and all of your paragraphs that you have as the personal responses. You'll go through and you'll include your conclusion. And then when you're done, on its own separate page, you're going to have the references page. In this case, it's just a reference, so I'm going to call it reference. And this is what I want you, the bulk of what you're going to need to do. Your reference goes here. It's going to be in hanging indent, arranged alphabetically by author last name, but you don't need to worry about that because you're just dealing with one. So we are doing a citation for the Jeva Lang article, The Fear We All Live With. So if you want to use the APA style resources and how do I create references article to figure out how to make an article, how to make a reference, then you can do that. You can also, and this is something I talked about in 101, but I want to actually see you practice it. You can also create that reference if you use CiteFast. You'll use the website CiteFast, APA 7 citation generator. You'll make sure that you have it set to the appropriate type. I recommend doing manual and filling in all of this information correctly to get a reference over here. And you'll get a reference and then you can paste it into your document. Now, when you paste it into your document, it may already be an alpha and hanging indent. It may not. If you don't know how to put something in hanging indent, I will show you right here. If you go up to paragraph and you choose special, make sure that hanging is selected for the reference page only. So this may seem easy peasy, and hopefully it is, but I want to make sure that you can execute it perfectly because this is what I want to see. And I want you to also understand that this template for APA, you can use again and again. If you download it to your computer, the blank version, and save it somewhere, even in other classes, you can change. Obviously, you want to change the name of the class and the department that it's for. The title you wouldn't want to stick the same with. Your references would clearly change. But the formatting and the way it should look is going to stay the same. So this is a helpful tool that I want y'all to get used to using, this APA template. So that's all I want you to do this week.